If I wasn't a parent, I wouldn't understand what exactly a taper tantrum really is. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Clean Money. Thanks for tuning in. And what I was referring to as far as a taper tantrum or a temper tantrum, like little kids like to throw whenever they don't get their way, it's kind of like what's happening right now with the stock market in general. And it's really starting to show. They're really starting to show that, hey, they do not like the taper. It is not something that they are fans of. It's pretty clear now. And if you do have some money in the market, you're pretty ticked off too, probably. But let's see how long this is going to go on. I don't think it's going to last forever because the markets are going to win, guys. They're not going to keep letting the market go down like this. So I think this is their way of calling out Jerome Powell, to be quite honest with you. And I just don't see him being too staunch. Now, will we get a interest rate hike? Sure. But I just don't think it's going to be enough to curb inflation by any means whatsoever. So I think inflation is going to be here to stay. And I think that the market is going to get their way one way or another. So how do you go about doing things? Well, typically January is a bullish month. It always has been for gold. And, well, silver, it drags along with it. But most part, gold has always been bullish in January. So am I buying a ton of it? No, I am not. For that very reason, because it's an extremely bullish month for gold. I did pick up 1 ounce, though. I'll show you that. But the reason why I have this set out is because I'm getting closer to finishing this set. So I got this one in from Silver Husky, and it is a beautiful one. It's the 2017 Dragon and Phoenix. Been looking for this one for quite some time, and I was just scrolling through Instagram, and bam, there it was. It's nice and clean. It looks good. It's going to be a nice add to the stack. And this is definitely a collector piece that I was looking for. And now I just need the Double Dragon from 2019. And someone just hit me up on Instagram, so maybe I can close out that series until they release one this year. And also, I did get in my 1/4 ounce gold eagle that I sent off for grading, the one with the W on there. And yeah, they kind of screwed up the label a little bit. I waited a couple of months. I sent this off in October, just got it back, and it just says with W. It doesn't say that it's an mint error or anything like that. So it's kind of a screw up on their part, if you ask me. It should say some type of error on there, a die error or something like that. So that is kind of a letdown for me there. But the 69 grade, it's okay. It's a bullion coin. I wasn't expecting it to be perfect. So it's still worth a considerable amount that I did pay for that. So I want to say they're still selling upwards of $3,000, so which is crazy high. So finally got the Eagle family back. I'm still deciding if I want to hang on to this or if I want to sell it. I'll probably end up selling it and replacing it with another 2021 gold eagle 1/4 ounce. So yeah, I did. Whenever I went in there and picked it up, I did end up grabbing another gold buffalo. And I'm gonna have to stop the video because I don't know how many of these I have now. So sit tight. Let me put this down and I'll give you a count. All right, so here we go. That is, let's see here. That is 14. Yes, so that is 14 of them now in the sack. So this is another 2020. I think this is my second 2020, and it's pretty good shape. They called me. I said, yes, sir, I'll take it. So 6 more to go. Close this bad boy out. Now, I probably could do it with just a sell of that. Probably get another, probably one definitely out of that. So also on this video, I wanted to discuss something else, and that is another way to transact. And what I mean by that is no, not cryptocurrency. I really don't want to talk about that one right now, but what I'm talking about is the latest craze going around YouTube and that is the suckers, the Goldbacks, right? I'm sure you guys have seen quite a few videos about these here recently, and I have a couple thoughts on these. And number one, I don't think they are for stacking. You know what I mean? But I do like them. I do like them for a certain reason, and I'm gonna explain that right now. I'm not gonna beat around the bush on them. I like it for the privacy aspect. I don't have to pay taxes here in my state on bullion, and I don't have to pay taxes on these. So that's the good thing about those. So I don't know if you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty smart, but there is talk of the CBDC coming out, and if I'm not mistaken, the Fed actually did release a white paper on it, and if I can find that article, I will link it down below. And one of the things that's at risk is your privacy and your ability to transact without eyes upon every single transaction that you make. And you guys are well aware of the laws that have been passed this past year as far as transacting peer to peer, as far as to certain applications, and this is just possibly another way to transact without having the man in your business, without having someone watching over every single one of your purchases, right? And that is what I do see a run to, as far as having something like this, a voluntary currency, because that's what it is. It's strictly voluntarily. Merchants, they either accept it or they don't. There's no mandate one way or another. So can you transact with these peer to peer? Absolutely. I would not have a problem with accepting these, because they're easy to get rid of as well. They're not as easy as cash, but they're still easy to get rid of. So I do like it for that certain aspect. I don't like it for the stacking aspect. That's not why I like these. I don't like it to totally replace cash, because cash is still what we use, as our currency. So until that tool is taken away, I'm still going to use cash. But I'd like to have stuff like this just in preparation, just in case, I need to transact securely and safely without Big Brother knowing what the hell I'm doing. Because a lot of things that I do I don't want the government all in my business. It's just the way that I am. It's not like I'm a drug dealer or anything. I'm just saying, I just don't want Big Brother to know every single thing I do. And having some type of privacy with Goldbacks, it's legit. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos on these. I'm not going to go into detail about every single aspect of them, but I just wanted to give you that type of angle as to why these might catch on. These might catch a little bit of headway, because they are divisible. It's divisible gold, and a lot of people, they think that you have to have junk silver to transact in a SHTF scenario. Well, guess what? That kind of debunks it a little bit too. But a lot of people will say, well, how do you know there's gold in them? How do you know there's silver in 90% silver? You have to test it, right? You have to trust in it. And these have been independently verified on numerous occasions. And there are videos out there where, they actually collect the gold out of here. So I do like them for that specific reason, and that reason only. Not for stacking, but I do like them to transact with privately if I wanted to. It's just my way of thinking, my way of preparation. And in this environment, it's good to have all your bases covered, to be quite honest with you, because you never know what's coming down the pipe. Now, as far as possible outcomes going on with the market, guys, I'm not a financial expert, okay? I'm just a dude trying to get by the same as you. If gold is gonna keep me safe in this type of environment, then yeah, I'm definitely all for that. But it's definitely weird right now. So just keep your eyes open, guys. Stay the course. Don't get frustrated. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I like to think of it as the pendulum swings hard one way, it's gonna swing right back the other way. So if gold and precious metals are booming now, guess what? Eventually it's going to swing back to the stock market, guys. That's just the way it always works. So don't listen to those who say pull everything out of the stock market, because that's a bad idea. It really is. All right, that's going to do it for today, guys. Let me know, do you like the Goldbacks? I don't like them for stacking, like I said, but I do like the idea of having as a preparation. Is another way to transact, and having this is I like them. Let me know your thoughts down below. All right, that's going to do it for today, guys. Keep grinding on your stack.